So if you remember our assessments, they're very brief. Okay, they're only like 3 minutes long. So if you want to record, if you have your old ones that you want to, compare, you can do that. If you want to just do them, that's fine too. It's a plank challenge and then a jumping jack challenge. So those are our two different assessments that we're going to do. First, we're going to warm up. Today's workout's going to be really fun. I was crafting it on the airplane and having a lot of fun thinking about all the fun things we can do. So we're going to go through every focus that we did over the last 7 weeks. So that would be like, every 2 minutes on the minute and core and balance and, compound exercises, all those things. So each block of work is going to be a little piece of what we've already been working through. Okay. We're just going to combine it all together and it's going to be awesome. So starting with the warm-up. Warm-up is going to be our add-on warm-up. Okay. So we'll just layer the exercises from kind of easy to hard, okay? And then we'll move on to the next thing. So we put you on a different view here. You need, I don't know if you got my email this morning, you need a set of weights, and if you have a step or stairs or a coffee table that you can step up on, you'll need that. If you don't have that, then you can just do high knees, and I'll give you other options when we get there. But all right, here we go. Moving on, I'm gonna drink my coffee as we go. All right. My notes are on my phone. I apologize for looking at my phone a bunch, but I didn't have time to print them up before we got here. Okay, so beginning with the warm-up, we're going to crouch down into a small little ball here. So waking up our ankles, waking up our calves, squat down, and then reach up nice and tall. As you reach up, lean back. And let's do it again. Crouch down, and you can just go at your own pace. If you prefer to go a little bit slower, that is great. I'm going to take my time here. Feels so good. Okay, we're going to do one more like this, and then we're going to add on. Okay, you've heard that all week. So now we're going to come up onto your toes. So balance on your toes for a minute, and then come right back down to that crouching ball, and lift up, hold at the top. Really open up the front of the body here by leaning back, getting up onto the balls of the feet, working on balance. And one more time. All right, adding on, we're gonna make these heel lifts jumps. So you're gonna crouch down nice and low, and then at the top, jump, and then crouch down again, and jump. If you're not ready to jump this morning, stay with heel lifts, perfectly fine. If crouching down like this bothers your knees, just go halfway down. Let's do 2 more. And last one right here. And nice and tall. Okay, feet wide. So squat down nice and deep. Stay low. Okay, knees pointing out toward the toes. And then reach up. Again, lean back. Open up those abdominals. Again, crouch down low. Take your time here, especially in the bottom of this squat. Enjoy this stretch as you wake up your hips. And let's do 2 more. And one more like that. You know where it's going to go. Heels are coming off the ground on the next one. So lift your heels and then stay down low. Keep it slow. Keep it slow. We're all just waking up still. My coffee hasn't even hit my system yet. All right. Adding on, take it into a jump, okay? So still going slow, squat down low, jump up, or stay with the heel lift if you want to. And you've got 2 more. Good, last one right here, and done. All right, curtsy lunges are next. So curtsy lunge, stay slow, and really get those hips to release, and then take it to the other side. Curtsy lunge, hold. Your pace. So do whatever you're gonna do. Make sure that leg is nice and far back behind you. Good, keep going, keep going. All right, adding on, one leg only. So you're gonna curtsy lunge back, and then knee lift up. Curtsy lunge, and then lift the knee. Try to do it in one smooth movement. Okay, so try not to tap the ground before you go up. But if you need to, that's all right. And one more time. Curtsey lunge, and then switch to the other side. Lunge it back, and lift. Good. Remember, you're kind of rotating towards your front knee as you go. Taking time in the bottom. Good, we've got 2 more. And then we're gonna change it up here in just a moment. We'll go side to side, adding overhead rotation. So you're gonna lunge, come up overhead, and lunge, come up overhead. That should feel really good on your obliques. You're sore at all from any of the workouts you've done this week. Good, let's do 1 more on each side. And last one right there. And done. Gotta look at my notes real quick. All right, moving on, inchworm. So come to the end of your mat, hinge at the hips, walk it out. Just a regular inchworm to begin with. Walk back. Bend those knees, roll it up. And let's do it again. So really focus on lengthening the hamstrings or stretching out your hamstrings. Waking up the shoulders. We got 1 more regular inchworm. And then we're adding on. So the next exercise, you're gonna add shoulder taps. Okay, not right now, but on the next one, we'll add those shoulder taps. If you need to go to your knees when you're down in that plank position, you can. So stay here, you've got 4, 3, 2, 1, and walk your hands back. Good, let's try to do that 2 more times. Good, there's 4, 3. Remember, hips are not wobbling side to side. All right, 1 more time. While you're doing this last one, I'm gonna demonstrate what's coming next. Okay, so next up, tricep push-up instead of the shoulder tap. So join me now, we're gonna just do 3 of them. And you can always do tricep push-ups on your knees if you prefer. And 1 more time, all together. All right, coming up. Stand nice and tall. Once your hands get to your feet, and then cross your right leg over your left leg. Take your hands up overhead. You're going straight down the middle. So straight down the middle, touch towards your toes. Squeeze your glutes and lean back. Do it again. So hinge. Try to keep your back mostly flat. It will round in the bottom. Okay, but as you're going down and up, keep the spine nice and straight. And 1 more time like this. And now I want you to reach your hands to the inside of your front leg. So my right leg is in front. And well, I'm mirroring you, but your right leg is in front. So you're going to go down to the inside of your right foot. Okay, so that's going to get those hips and a little bit more through the hamstring. There's lots of different attachments in the hamstring. And so we need to do different hamstring exercises and stretches to get those guys loosened up. 1 more. All right, now we're going around the world. So you're going to take it down the same way, the inside of the right foot, okay? And then rotate over to the left side and come all the way up and over the top. Just make a big circle. Come down, through the bottom, up and over the top. 1 more time. Come down, and up and over the top, and done. Switch legs. Left leg goes in front. Arms go up again. I know. Lots of stuff this morning. I want to make sure you guys are really warmed up. You're going straight down the middle, trying to touch down towards your toes. Arms stay up overhead. And 1 more like that. All right, you're moving down toward the inside of your left foot. So reach to the arch of the left foot. Come on back up. Good. And keep going. 1 more time. All right, we're going around the world, so it's continue going down to the left, and then just rotate over to the right, and then reach it up and over. You're also working on balance. Okay, it's hard to move like this with your legs crossed. And if you're getting dizzy, then just stay with that last option. 1 more time here. All the way down, and all the way up, and good. Okay, leg swings. So leg swings, right leg swings. Okay, just the leg only. If you need to hold on to something or have your arms out to the side, go ahead and do that. Right leg swings. And adding on, I'm gonna have you reach towards your toes. So get your arms going. So reach across your body. Good. Get those arms moving forward and back. You're really gonna feel loosening up through the shoulders. And now last thing you're gonna do is side to side. So in front of the body, okay? Perfect, one more time. And switch to the other leg. So just the leg first. Hold on to something if you need to. Squeeze your glutes as your leg goes back. And then add the reach. Reach towards your toes. Reach your arm back behind you. Come on, big sweeping arms. Good job, one more. And then across the body. Okay, arms out to the side. Across the body, good job. And you've got two more. And last one right there. And we're done. Rotate your wrists around. Good work. Rotate them around. Whew. And open and close. I am like freezing this morning because there's no humidity to warm me up. Feels good, but it feels a little chilly out here. Okay, rotate through your elbows. Okay, and then shoulder rolls back. Okay, so we're gonna start with our plank challenge right away. So if you remember what that was, if you have your notes from the very first time, or they're on your phone or whatever, we're gonna be down in a plank position. We're gonna hold a 30-second plank. We're gonna lift one arm off the ground for 15 seconds, and then the other one off the ground, and then we'll do arm and leg off the ground on both sides, and we'll finish with 30-second plank at the end. So the goal is to make it through. It's 2 minutes long, okay? This is on your toes and on your hands, okay? And if you need to tap out at any time, you just do that and just record how far you got, and then we'll be good to go. All right, so I will coach you right through it. So get into a plank position, pull the abdominals in. Remember, we're strong through our core, strong through our back. We're not letting our back sway at all. And shot of coffee. Okay, ready position. We will start here in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So your chest is right between your hands. You're holding your plank position. You're pulling your abdominals in. Just like, I always just think about, like, what would it be like if we had to wear corsets, you know? It would just like hold our abs in so tight all the time. We wouldn't even have to think about it. But it's kind of that same kind of feeling of pulling in like you had a corset on. All right, moving on here in just a moment. Feet are hip distance apart. You're gonna reach your right hand, okay, back behind right now. So just reach it by your side and try to keep your right shoulder rotated toward the ground so that you're not up here like this. Okay, so hold it only for 5 seconds more. Keep holding, and then switch to the other arm. Okay, that arm reaches back behind, and we're holding. Again, left shoulder kind of rotates toward the ground. Still looking out at the end of your mat. Okay, you probably are shaking already, that's okay. And both hands on the ground, right leg comes off the ground. Right leg off the ground, again, kind of push your body forward a little bit. Squeeze your glutes. We've done a lot of these plank leg lifts over this session. So you should be comfortable in this position. And switch to the other leg. Squeeze your glutes. Again, your hips are both pointed toward the ground. Keep holding. Okay, here comes the hard one. Put the foot down, take right arm and left leg, and reach it out. Come on, stay with me. Even if your arm and leg are close to the ground, that's okay. Keep holding. 3, 2, and switch. Other side. Again, hips and shoulders pointed toward the ground. You're almost there. Whew. And we're gonna set those down. Hold plank for the last 30 seconds. I'm sorry, I lied to you. This is a 2 minute and 30-second plank, not 2 minutes. My bad. Keep holding, keep holding. You're so close. Almost there. You've got just 5 seconds left. And time is up. Rock back and stretch it out. All right, rock onto your elbows and lift your hands and rotate those hands around. And then you can record your plank and how far you got. All right, one other thing I'm gonna have you do here in your stretching position is sitting on your heels, take your fingers to the ground and just gently rock your palms toward the floor. Okay, start there and then gently push your hips back. Only go as far as feels good. Kind of release through the forearms. That should feel nice. And then I want you to take your fingers and point them in towards one another. Okay, start forward and then just kind of rock back. And then you're going to take the tops of your hands to the ground. Again, fingers are still pointing in. Okay, and start up, and then just rock back real gentle. Okay, we're ready for jumping jacks. 1 minute of jumping jacks. Okay, 1 full minute. So we're going to count how many reps we get done. If you have your notes, check and see how far you got last time. We're going hard, we're going fast. You should be breathless at the end of these jacks. This is your cardio assessment. Sorry, that previous one was your core and balance. We're going to start here in 5 seconds. So get ready for jumping jacks. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Heels to the ground. Come on. Make sure you're counting. Fingers are touching overhead. Remember, you're landing in your heels. Your toes are pointing out. You can go a little bit faster. Okay, you're 20 seconds in right now. Go breathless. Good job, good job. At that halfway point right now, try to double your reps to the end. Ten seconds left, that's it guys. Come on faster. John Jacks right here. Anybody who remembers John? Jack like he did. And time is up. Whew. All right, record those jacks. If you, after you record them, I want you to just sit your hips back, pull your toes up for a hamstring stretch or calf stretch. And then get those toes back behind as well. Okay, and switch to the other side. If you don't need to stretch out, no problem. Just drink water. All right, we are ready to move on. So for this next set of work, you're going to need a hand weight, just one hand weight. I'm going to use my 8-pound hand weights. You got 5s, 8s, 10s, whatever. We're going to do, before we use the weight, we're going to be doing high knees with a squat thrust. So you're going to be going like this. So side to side, you go back into a squat thrust, high knees, and then back into a squat thrust, okay? That's your first exercise. The second exercise are snatches. So you hinge at the hips, you have your weight in one hand, your arm out to the side, and your arm comes up. We've done these a lot. I love them. They're great for shoulder stability. You get the hinge in. Okay, so here's what it looks like. Your goal is to get 20 squat thrusts in. 20, okay? So you're gonna just go side to side. Okay, here's 1. Then you'll go over here, there's 2. So you're gonna get 20 of these in. And then you're gonna pick up your weights, okay? And you're going to do 15 snatches on each side. Okay, 15 snatches, that's 20. And then it's 15 and 15. So I know you're gonna have to count this morning. You're not gonna have to count on every single set, so don't worry. This one right now, this is an every 2 minute on the minute. We're gonna repeat this 3 times. It's going to be a challenge, okay? So get ready for it. I'm gonna start my timer here. All right, we are ready to rock here. In 3, 2, 1, go. So you travel side to side, 1 squat thrust, and then go to the other side, high knees, and squat thrust. If you don't want to do squat thrust, do a squat jump. Okay, being down on the ground is too much. So I'm at 4. If you're staying with me, I'll count for you. Here's 5. Come on, nice and quick. High knees, high knees, high knees. I'm on 11. Okay, as soon as you're done with those, you go right into your snatches. I think we're gonna do 10. 10 snatches on each side, okay? So there's 10. Hinge and go quick. Snap those hips forward, just like you were doing a kettlebell swing. Come on, lock it right at the top. Good job, good job. We've only got 20 seconds left before we have to go again. So knock these out, 10 on each side. Getting ready. We're gonna drop weight right here and get ready. High knees and squat thrust. We go again. Let's do it right now, go. So 20 was too much and you didn't get any recovery, then knock these high knees and squat thrust down to 15. Come on, stay with it, big high knees. I've got 2 more, and then I'm gonna go into my snatches. If you're just doing 15, great. Remember, you've got 10 snatches each side. Go, hinge, push. Come on, brace the core. Remember, hips go back like you're touching the wall behind you. Reach down toward the ground. Doesn't have to touch. As soon as you got 10 on one side, you switch. Let's go. The goal is at least to get 10 seconds of recovery, maybe more. Right now, you only have 15 seconds left on this timer, and we're going again. All right, get ready. I'm done, I got my 10 in. We're gonna start again, ready? 3rd minute, go. Come on, high knees. Third set. Counting your squat thrust again. Come on, we've got this. Woo! Kick it all the way back into that plank. Come on, nice solid plank. Come on, this is your final round. We don't have any more of these exercises today, so make the most of it. Pump your arms, move your whole body. All right, I got mine in. I'm gonna head to my snatches, 10 on each side. Wherever you're at, just keep working. You've got 35 seconds left in this minute. It should be challenging at this point. You should be breathless. As soon as you've got 10, switch sides. Try to at least have 5 seconds left, maybe 10. Time remaining. Woo! Guys, we've only got 10 seconds left. Finish it up. And as soon as you're done, recover. Walk it out. Great work. Ooh. Nice job. All right, moving on. Moving on. All right, so that was your every 2 minutes on the minute. Enjoy recovery. Find my notes again here. All right, so we are gonna move into core and balance. This is gonna help us recover our heart rate and before we head on to the next hard thing. So you're gonna take one weight in your hand. You're gonna take your right hand by your side. We'll be balancing on one foot. You're gonna lift that arm to the side to start, cross down to the ankle, and then lift to the side. Now, if you don't wanna use a weight, you don't have to. Okay, you can just do this simply with your arm, and that would be sometimes balance challenge enough. Or if you have something light you wanna hold on to, that's great too. You got 45 seconds on one side, 45 seconds on the other side. Sorry, I gotta look at my notes, and then we'll move on. All right, ready? Starting in 3, 2, 1, start up, and then bring heel to hand, go slow. If you don't have weight, I want you to reach out at a diagonal, just to make it a little more challenging. That's only if you don't have weight. If you do have weight, like me, just stay here with a bent elbow to the side. If you wanna make this harder, pause for longer in the middle. Hold, and then push. Okay, hold longer. You're getting a good contraction through the abdominals that way. Good work, good work. Balancing on one leg. You guys are getting so good at it. Whew, almost there. Good, we got one more. And enjoy a recovery right now. And switch the weight to the other side. All right, same thing, other side. So we'll start again here in 3 seconds. Ready? And begin. So start with arm and leg extended. Bring it across, hold, and lift. Okay, you don't have to lift very high with that leg. Just enough to feel a good squeeze in the hips. And again, if that bothers your shoulder to lift weight, then just do it without weight and go higher. Remember the option, pause a little bit longer in the middle. And if you can, bring your heel into the middle, not just your knee. So it's kind of like a heel kick to the center. Okay, that's gonna push the knee out to the side, cause you to work on your balance a little bit more. It's harder. Keep your body upright. And one more here. And we are done. All right, next exercise. Holding on to your weight, if you've got one, you're gonna reach your weight up, get right in front of your eyebrows with your leg extending back, and then bring it down and switch to the other side and lift. And so just alternating leg lifts, squeezing our butt. Ready? 45 seconds and go. Lift and hold and bring it down. Pause at the top. Pause. Good. Now be mindful that you're not arching your back like this and pushing your belly button out. You want to keep the belly button pulled in. Knee nice and stable. If you want to, you could also do a bicep curl hold. Again, if going over the head doesn't feel good, you can hold the weight right on front, and that's a great modifier. It is a little harder to balance with the hands overhead though, so just keep that in mind, because you can drop weight and still get the benefit here as well. Whew. Almost there. We've got 5 seconds left. And done. All right, starting from the top, doing those same things again, 30 seconds on each one. So switch your weight, get ready to go. Side raise with the heel coming to the center, and begin. Bring it in and lift. Only 30 seconds, so just counting down. Still going slow. Good, you can have your other arm out for balance if you want. Whew. Now think about your body. If it's kind of collapsing in like this, I want you to keep your chest lifted and just only move the arm and leg. Okay, so we're not collapsing into a crunch. And one more, and done. Switch to the other side. Same thing, we'll start here in 5 seconds. Ready? Set, arm and leg out to the side. Let's begin right now. Bring it in, hold, and extend. Again, reset the body. Remember, not crunching down, but keeping our spine straight, holding good posture. Arm out to the side if you'd like to. Maybe you want to challenge yourself and hold it up. And that makes it even better. Almost there, guys. We've got just 2 more of these, and then we'll switch to that final move, and done. All right, shake it out. Alternating leg lifts to the back, 30 seconds on the clock. We start in 5, ready? Arm and leg go up at the same time. Set, squeeze your butt, lift and hold, and hug that weight to your belly button. Lift and hold, good. A lot of glute work, a lot of balance work here. I don't know about you, but my knee has to kind of adjust every single time I take my other leg off the ground. That's great. That's what it should be doing. Should be stabilizing there for you. Good, now if you find that you're rocking your head back, why don't you just look right out in front of you, about 3 feet in front of you. Keep your neck nice and long. And last one here, and done. Okay, set those weights down. Core and balance is over. We're gonna revisit our basic movement patterns. So if you remember what those are, we've got, look at my notes. We've got hinge, push, pull, gait. Okay, I've added that one in there this time. Carry, rotation. So this is the one where you're gonna need a step for step ups, okay, or a platform to step up onto, or stairs, because we're gonna use that for our gait challenge. So to begin with, if you wanna use the weight, you can, you don't have to. We're gonna do, on the second move, we'll use the weight. You got a kneeling hip hinge. Can you guys see me okay? Let me scooch my mat back. So come on your hands and knees, get your weight on the ground. You'll use it on the next one. So toes are tucked, okay? Toes are tucked under your feet. You're gonna send your hips back, looking forward, and then I want you to just thrust your hips forward. Okay, so it's kind of like a down, it's almost like a child's pose to plank, but it's a little different because I want you to send your hips back with your chest lifted, hold, feel your back engage, and then send forward and drop your hips, squeeze your hamstrings, and that's where we're gonna work, okay? So that's your first one. We got 30, 30, 30 for our time frame. Ready, set, send your hips back, hold, push forward, hips go down, squeeze your butt, squeeze your hamstrings. Again, hips go back, hold, chest up, and drop forward, okay? Hips go back, and forward you go. So this is fairly moderate, but what it does is it really helps you get that hinge motion going on, okay, instead of a squat. So hips back, and one more time. All right, we're gonna keep this hinge, but we're gonna come up onto our knees. So if you need to, okay, I'm gonna fold my mat over so that I have a little extra cushion. Okay, so now you're gonna use the weight if you want to, okay? So hips are going to go back, so you're still tucking your toes. Hips are gonna go back as you reach your weight forward, and then pull and thrust your hips forward, okay? So again, you don't have to use weight, looks like this, hips back, and stand tall. You're really gonna feel your hamstrings pulling. So ready to go? And begin right now. Brace the core, hips back, and pull. And reach, 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 reach. Pull, again. So tucking your toes, you're gonna feel your hamstrings engage as you lift your hips up, okay? And thrust them forward. So sit back, sit back, sit back, and good job. You've just got 2 more here. And last one. And hold. All right, not too bad, right? Now we come to our feet and we go into a kettlebell swing. So grab a weight, a water bottle, whatever you have. Full kettlebell swing. It's the same idea. Okay, knees are soft, hips go back, right? Weights go below, and thrust your hips forward. That same movement pattern. Ready, set, go. And you can go quick. Back is flat. Knees have a micro bend. 30 seconds. Really push the hips back. Thrust them forward. Squeeze your hamstrings and squeeze your butt. Good work. Halfway there already. This is the final move for our hinging today. Good, we only have 5 seconds left. And let's do one more. Done. All right, set those weights down. Coming up next, push. So, chest press is your first exercise. You need your weights. You're gonna be on your back. Okay, chest press. So that means knuckles are pointing up, elbows come down to the mat, press back up. We've got 30 seconds on the clock, and we are ready to rock. So, using our pushing muscles, generally pushing muscles around the front of the body, and begin. Elbows down, press right up. Okay, so don't bounce the elbows off the ground. Let them hover just above the ground. As you push through this movement, hold at the top, give it an extra squeeze, really engage your pecs. And if you're just going up and down, you're not getting the squeeze in, I want you to do that. Hold. Almost there, you've only got 2 left. And done, flip it over. Push-ups are next, okay? I love push-ups, and you know they're one of my favorites. Okay, here we go, push-up position. I'm gonna use my weights. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I'm gonna put my hands on my weights. 30 seconds, ready? On your knees or on your toes, begin. Okay, again, hold at the top for a moment, squeeze through the front of the body, and work those pushing muscles. Good. While you're doing these push-ups, think about your elbows. They're not going all the way out to a 90 or out to the side. Okay, they're kind of going in a slight angle here to keep your shoulder a little bit safer. Almost there, one more. And done. Okay, rock back, stretch it out. Standing to our feet with our weights, squat press. So you're gonna squat down and then drive through the heels, push your hands overhead. 30 seconds on the clock, ready, set, and we're gonna begin right now. Squat down, push up. Good, so I want you to squeeze your quads, squeeze your glutes at the top, okay, along with your shoulders. Push. You can do alternating arms if you want to. If you only have one weight, you can just do one weight. Come on, big push up every single time. We've only got 5 seconds left. And let's do one more together. And done. All right, weights go down. Man, this is kind of a slow burn. Starting to feel it. Hopefully you are too. Pull. Laying on the ground, prone position, you're gonna put a weight between your legs. We've done this, the prone ham curl. So looks like this. On the ground, you reach back, put the weight between your arches of your feet, hold it tight. Elbows are on the ground, belly button's pulled in tight. You go slow down and then quick up, okay? If you don't have a weight, anything that you have around your house will work, a water bottle, anything that you can put between your feet and squeeze it tight. So ready position, 30 seconds, abs in, and slow down, quick up. Take your time on the way down, okay? And then quick to the top. Squeeze your butt, lift your chest. If you need to be a little bit lower, you can right here, but I don't want you flat on the ground. I want you to in more of a supported position. You've got 8 seconds left. I love, love, love this exercise for our hamstrings. Pulling muscles are on the back of the body. Last one, and done. Okay, gently lower your legs down, drop that weight, and get yourself up onto all fours. So you're gonna use weights again. We're in a quad position or a tabletop position, okay, and you're gonna row and set the weight down. Now, for some of you guys, that might be a little too easy, and you wanna go into a renegade row from here, and you are welcome to do that. Only 30 seconds, so choose wisely. Ready? And begin. I'm gonna do it from renegade. You can do it on your knees if you want to, but I want you to pause at the top. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Maybe you've had enough plank work today and this doesn't feel good, that's okay. Good, only 10 seconds to go. Ugh. Come on, stay with it, stay with it. Come on, almost there. And one more. Onto your knees. Now, woo, we're gonna come onto our knees, tuck our toes a little bit. Okay, you have a nice bend at the hips. Bicep curls are next. I know usually pulling is in the back of the body, but this one is biceps and they pull towards your face. So 30 seconds, and we curl and release. Good. You can do alternating curls if you need to. Okay, you can do hammer curls. It does not matter to me. But just control the weight on the way back down. Woo. You're almost there, guys. Only 5 seconds left. And then we will move into our next focus, which is gait. And here's the last one, done. All right, so come to your feet. I'm gonna use weights on this one just because my step is really low, just for a little added weight. So you're gonna find your step, stairs, wherever you are. If you need to move away from the computer, I'm just gonna tell you what you're gonna do in case you need to move away and time yourself. You're gonna do forward step ups. Okay, really focusing on picking up the knees, 30 seconds. And then you're gonna go to the side, okay, side tap up, and then you'll do the other side. So if you need to go to a different part of your house, go ahead and do that, 30, 30, 30. Okay, we'll start the time. Well, you start it when you need to. I'm gonna start it right now. So, up, up, down, down. Okay. If you're leading with one leg on these ones, maybe switch right now so that your opposite leg leads. Focus is just picking those feet up, being able to move safely. Good, shoulder blades are holding together. And we're gonna switch to the side. Okay, so side, tap up, tap down. If you want to, you could also lift your knee to make it more challenging. That's 30 seconds on each side. And getting ready to switch to the other side. So turn directions. If you don't have a step, you're just doing a step and knee. Now to really hike that knee up. Good, flex up the foot as you step up onto your platform. Only 10 seconds left. And let's get one more in together. And time is up. All right. Set those weights down for a quick moment. And we are going to pick them up because carrying is next. So farmer carry is the next thing. If you don't have heavy weights, okay, I'd love it if you carry your weight overhead if you don't have heavy weights. Mine are extremely heavy, but they're going to work because my focus is to roll my shoulders back and around, lift my chest, squeeze my butt. Okay, feel some tension between the shoulder blades. Also working grip strength with the hands. Okay, we're gonna walk wherever you wanna walk for 30 seconds. You can go up and down your stairs. Time begins right now. 30 seconds, just walk it around, keep good posture. Again, still working on picking up those feet, not shuffling the feet around. Try to do some backward walking as well. Some side to side. All different directions. And time is up. Okay, put the weights in one hand. Okay, I know they might be a little big for one hand, but it's only 30 seconds, so try to wrap your fingers around the weights as much as you can. And let's begin right now. So the weights want to pull you to one side, but you're going to readjust. So if you were looking in the mirror, your shoulders right over your hips. Go ahead and begin. Okay, one, this is your suitcase carry. You're gonna feel your biceps engaging. You're gonna feel your you're gonna feel your forearms working hard, your grip strength. Okay, on that weighted hand. Feeling your obliques, your back. Come on. Ah, this is a little challenging. Okay, we need this. And switch hands. So grab your weight, wrap your hands around the weight, try to grip them as best you can. Doesn't have to look perfect. And begin. 30 seconds. I don't think anybody carries groceries in with perfect form, right? But this will help us to not strain our bodies when we're doing daily activities. Remember, forward and back, side to side, up and down steps, everything. Almost there, 5 seconds to go. Whew. And time is up. Set those weights down. And, all right, moving on, rotation. So the last piece of work here is rotation in this basic movement pattern. So we've got a with weight, okay? You're gonna put it right here in your hands. If you have light weights, you can put them together. Knees are soft, we're gonna rotate to the side, center, side, center. So it's not the hips rotating, okay? It's not that. Think about your rib cage picking up and rotating as far as it will go, hold, and come back to center. So 30 seconds and begin. To the side. Good. Hips are pointing forward the whole time. I love this move. Okay, you also get a nice isometric bicep hold from this position. And tuck your chin in a little bit. And almost there. Only got 5 seconds left. And we've got one more and done. All right, so last thing is a curtsey lunge with rotation. So it looks like this. You're gonna rotate, okay, over the front leg, and then you're gonna come up and over, and just like the warm-up, over to the other side, up and over. If the up and over doesn't work for you, go across your body, that's fine. But you're getting the rotation in the rib cage. You're also getting that back leg tucked behind and working cross lateral movement. So here we go, 30 seconds. Actually, we're gonna do it for 60 seconds because we're doing both legs. So begin. Nice and slow and steady. All the way up and over. This is not a fast movement. And you can do it without weight if you want to as well. Or if you have a band, you can just hold your band nice and tight or taut and get that work from the resistance there. Halfway. Come on, rotate a little more toward that front leg. Come on, twist. As you twist, we're not collapsing in on our front leg. We're not tipping over. We're staying up nice and tall, rotating under the rib cage. Come on, keep it coming. You've got only 8 seconds left. And one more time on each side. Here's your last one. And done. All right, set the weight down. Let's enjoy a nice recovery. Whew. Man, we were cruising. That's good news. So let's find the next thing here. Okay, we're gonna try to get some compound movement in. We're not gonna be able to make it to everything. I apologize, I overplanned. That's okay. All right, so single leg deadlift with one weight, okay? Compound exercise means that we put 2 movements together. So so a single movement pattern would be like bicep curls, right? But if we hinge at the hip with a weight and then we bring it up overhead, we're combining 2 moves together. So compound exercises, one leg, single leg deadlift, hinge at the hips, stabilizing knee bent, and then lift it up overhead, okay? Or if you don't want to go overhead, bicep curl is fine too. So here we go. We've got 45 seconds on the clock. Let's begin. Hinge, flat back, and slow, 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 up overhead. Could have used this one for the balance one as well, right? That's okay. I love these moves. I think I just like to move. Because I think I say I love every move, but I do. I love everything we do. Whew. Good, if you need to tap the foot behind, that's fine too. Good work, good work. That weight sometimes wants to pull you out of good form, so don't let your body rotate down. Keep engaged through the rear delt. Only one more right here, and we're gonna just switch right to the other side. Okay, the break is just switching sides, so go ahead and begin. Hinge at the hips, and lift it all the way up. Good. Keep coming. Taking your time. Remember, you do not have to reach the weight to the ground. Maybe just stop right at the knee only. It's a great stopping spot. And last 10 seconds right here. Good, you got one more to finish this off. And we are done. Okay, let me check time here. We are gonna move into supersets. We have just a few moments. We're gonna be doing these in kind of a Tabata format, which is 20 seconds on, 10-second recovery. So supersets means that we work 2 different exercises, or same muscle group, 2 different exercises. So you're gonna be here, okay? Kickbacks, tricep kickbacks. You can also do them on your knees if you wanted to. And then we're gonna drop down for tricep push-ups. So get your weights ready, hinge at the hips. Okay, ready? You can do alternating if you want to. And begin. 20 seconds, power through these.
If you don't have very heavy weight, I want you to give me an extra squeeze at your extension. Come on. Extra squeeze, holding at the top just a little bit longer. And give me one more, and then drop the weights down to the ground. Tricep push-ups in just a moment. Wait for it. 3, 2, 1. Tricep push-ups, knees or toes. Go. So what we're doing is fatiguing these muscles and then asking them to dig a little bit deeper and work again. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and done. Rock back. Good. We're going to switch exercises up. So pick up your weights. You've got a single row. Okay, so you've got a row, and then a double. Ready? Set. Hinge at the hips. Go. Row, row, and then both hands. And row, row. Both hands. Again. Row. Keep coming, keep coming. Almost there. And one more. Break through that set. And done. Okay. So, alternating exercise with those rows. Okay, hinging at the hips, underhand row. You're going to row on the bottom. Okay, you got 2 in the bottom. Okay, you're going to do narrow, 2 narrow, and then 2 high. Ready? Set, go. 2 low. Come on, pull. 2 narrow, and then 2 high. Lift up. Do it again. Underhand, 2 low, 2 narrow, and then 2 high. One more time. 2 low, 2 narrow, and 2 high, and done. We're going to go right back through it again. So, tricep kickbacks, hinge at the hips. Ready? Set, 20 seconds, go. Come on, push, push. Remember, pausing at the top will get you more activation in your triceps. We're almost done. And give me one more time right there. Pause, come down to the ground, tricep push-ups. Ready? 20 seconds and begin, go. Come on, challenge those triceps. Recruit some extra muscles to help. Last 5 seconds. And done. Up you go, grab your weights. Finishing up with that row sequence. Ready, set, single, single, double, go. Single, single, double. Again, single, single, double. Come on, hinge at the hips, squeeze your shoulder blades, push your chest forward. You were so close. One more time, single, and release. Okay, 2 underhand, 2 narrow, 2 high. 3, 2, hinge at the hips, underhand grip, and go. Row, 2 narrow, pull, 2 high, stand up. Do it again. 2 low, 2 narrow, 2 high. One more time, go. Low, narrow, come on, flat backs, and lift high, and done. Woo! Nice job. Man, you guys did awesome. Okay, we didn't make it to supersets, so I'm going to include that in the description on this video. If you guys want to go back and do them at a later time, or felt like you missed out on something, maybe you don't, but just for the sake of giving that to you, I'll put that in. So squat down nice and deep. Push your back up in a rounded position. And then squat down again, lift your chest, and round through your back. One more time, squat down low. Round through your back, tuck your chin, look at your belly button. And then from here, I want you to straighten out your legs, flatten out your back. Good. From here, reach your arms out. Micro bend in the knees, so don't lock those knees out. And we are going to crouch back down into that little ball. And then both arms sweep out to the side. Palms together at the top. Okay, we're going to lift up and over to one side. Ooh. Up and over to the other side. And crouch down again, please. So just give yourself a big hug in the bottom. Arms sweep out to the side, up overhead, and then tipping and pushing to one side. Really press your palms together, up and over to the other side. Good job. All right, bend both knees. Take your right hand, bring it across to your left knee. The knees are close to each other, and then we're just gonna open up and rotate as you look up towards your fingertips, or you can look at the ground if you need to. If you want to, you can go ahead and reach the hand, extended arm back behind, hook it on your hip, and rotate even deeper. Both knees are bent, and then come back to the center, roll your shoulders around, take your left arm, cross your right leg, knees are bent, and arm reaches up, hold, hold, hold. Take the arm behind, hook it on your hip if it feels good. And release. Good. Take one leg up behind and lift arm up, lean back, tip forward, and hold. We're going to swing this leg right on top into a figure four and sit down, gently pressing on the inside of the knee. And switch to the other side. Take that leg up, lean back, and then lean forward. And cross the ankle over. Sit down nice and deep, lift your chest. And release. Take one tricep stretch here. We did work those guys kind of hard at the end. So lean back, get your chin off of your chest. And then take your other hand up behind to meet it. And switch to the other side. Take it over, pull back real gentle. And take the other arm up behind to meet it. And release. You guys are all done. Great seeing you guys this morning. So glad that got to see you first thing, being back in Denver. So today is our last day of boot camp, and we're gonna take a week off. I'm not exactly sure what things look like for next session. I have a meeting today with Lynn, so I will chat through those details with her and Danny, and then find out. We are for sure doing it. I just don't know what it looks like exactly as far as county and city regulations and everything like that. So it sounds like they're kind of moving back into the wellness room, and maybe I think they've opened that up for you guys already. So that's really cool. But I don't know. We're looking at seeing what that looks like. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, okay. We're looking to see what that looks like moving forward with classes and boot camp and all that stuff. So my hope looks like 6 a.m. live classes outside, only outside. I don't think it's safe to do evening classes outside just because of weather and heat potentially, and we wouldn't be able to go inside. So I'm looking at potentially doing 6 a.m. live and then recording classes, doing the evening classes online like this. But like I said, I need to talk to them and figure out what's going on and see what people want to do. So don't take that as a hard fact truth right now, but we'll just see what happens. So I will let you guys know. Hopefully in my Friday email, I'll have all the details lined out, and we'll be able to move forward. Sound good? Yeah?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sarah.
Absolutely. You guys have a great day, and I will, the other thing is I want to do a Saturday camp next week. So like I said, I'll get all the details out to you as soon as I meet with them, and then we'll go from there. Okay?
Thank you.
Awesome job.
Alrighty.
So good to see you. All right. Bye.